Hello, viewers. How are you all? Happy weekend. I know the weekend is getting over, but okay, you can end the weekend with a good video. So, today, my topic is we normally do the follow this concept of tit for tat, eye for eye, teeth for teeth, which is happening in even today from many centuries. This is the concept because people are facing many problems with others. Yeah, it is very natural because as we are living in society we need to face people. So we also can have people who are against us as well as who are very much approachable to us. So everything is very natural, and it is an experience for everybody. In everybody's life there will be people who don't like them and there will be people who like them, but many times we can't find the difference, or we can't find who really likes us and loves us and who just talks with us for a profit. Because in present scenario it is a very very tough task for us. Why? Because nowadays many people don't have the dare or a guts to attack physically, or to attack directly or confront the situation face to face. So many people make different plans, plot different plans to attack a person or to upset a person in any way. But most of the time we can face the people who are physically attacking us, but we can't face the people who are attacking us our behind the scene, because they will be with us. They will be with us in all our time. They will be with us in our regular life. They will talk with us as if they are very much caring. They are very much caring for us, and they will talk like they really want us. They are only we are only their world. And especially when we see in this social media, when especially when the youth makes friendship with any person, then that people who are making friendship with this person in social media don't want to attack the person physically, but they want to attack with in a silent way, because this person don't have the option to attack physically, don't have dare to attack physically. So this person attacks the another person in a silent way, which is known as silent aggression. Willfully they do things to harm other person in a silent manner, which we can't even identify that they are being aggressive with us. And many times they do something to achieve something from us, to get something from us. That is, in order to take something from us, in order to get some profit from us, they make friendship in social media many times. And if they are with us, we can automatically find what kind of friends they are when they be with us, or when we are friends for so much time. We can find with their face expressions or with their behaviors and so on. But when we make friendship in social media, we can't find anything from them, and how they are behaving or what is their situation, because they are not at all with us. They are virtually attacking us. So we should be very much careful while making friendship with social media. They will attack us through flattering words, then through this betting apps, and through the what to say, this by asking us to post some photos in very very close manner. So we should be very careful. And there will be people who always who appreciates us, or who always flatters us with their words. We The people who don't even know about us anything, they will come and appreciate us, they will come and flatter us to fall in their net. One, that is only their purpose. So if anybody is talking in a very very flattery way that you are very good person, you are very great person, like this, we should be very careful whether to trust that person or not. Because without their knowledge, without knowing about us, if they very much talk very in a very sweet manner, we should be very much conscious, and we should be wise to understand whether they are thinking about our good, or whether they came to harm us. Because nowadays, rather physical aggression, this silent aggression and passive aggression only very much prevalent in today's scenario. So what I wanted to tell is, whatever the aggression is, the what we do against the them to face the aggression is very very important. So many times we use this tit for tat, tit for tat, because we think that if we attack them in whatever way they attack us violently, then our problem will be solved. But many times we are taking a wrong step by doing like that. We are even more increasing the aggression of them, and creating more troubles for us. It is creating trouble for us, not for them. So if we are very much clear about that, then we can think of other strategy to face that actions or that aggression of that person. So many uh, normally we normally think eye for eye and tooth for tooth is the very easy way to get rid of the problem in a very fast manner, but that will not work out for many things. It may work out for some aspects. If the person is going to attack physically, when you say normally, if they don't understand, you automatically should perform another action to protect from that person. But then, if nowadays, I said, many people will attack silently only. They don't do physical aggression because they don't have that much guts to do physical aggression. So they do things silently. Means by nose cutting us, by insulting us, by wantingly insulting us. We even though they know that we will be hurt by their words. So and then they wantingly flatter us, or very um, insult us in front of anybody in a very very wise manner. Like they think they insult us by saying it a very humorous way, and they will insult us. So for these kind of things, we can't do the eye for eye, tooth for tooth. If again we try to insult us, it will become more worse. Again they will also insult us in some other way. Like this, it will be going like a cycle, but it will never come to an end. So the wise people who want to face this aggression will give the answer for them with their deeds and not with their words. For example, if anybody is insulting us, that you cannot be the first person. You will be in a last in you will be the last person in all ways. We should give answer to them in through their achievements. So through our achievements, that will make them automatically to fell down. Because if there is one verse in Bible, if we help them also, it will make them fell down. If the verse in this Bible says, if you help your enemy, it will be like burning oil in their head. So like burning fire in their head. So that's the thing we should do. we we should always use the inhibitory mechanisms to face overcome aggression. If we also be aggressed and they also be aggressed, both we are going to be affected when we have very very weak, like very sensitive, when we are very sensitive about anything. Because when we are sensitive about anything, if even though if we become aggressive on others, that time we will not feel anything, but after that we will be very much worried that why I have committed such an action. I know some people who will be aggressed in that particular time, and then after that they will be very much worried that why they have committed that action, because they are creating trouble for themselves. The other person who is also aggressive, because of that person only this person became aggressive, but that person will be very much happy and nobody will know that that person became aggressive actually. So rather creating trouble for ourselves, we should create inhibitory mechanisms to face the aggression. One such person only, Jesus. You know why I like Jesus? Because he has that inhibitory mechanism to overcome the aggression. It is through forgiveness and love. Because you imagine everybody are performing tit for tat, eye for eye and teeth for teeth, and you imagine how the world would be at present. We can't even imagine that world will exist in that kind of situation. Just in one area we can see how war is affecting many people, because they are using this tit for tat. As they want to occupy that area, they are attacking other person, and other person want to occupy that area, they are also attacking the other person. Here who is losing and gaining is the main aspect. Both sides, both the soldiers are losing their lives, both people are affected. That is the thing people are not able to understand. If they want to live in that area which they are occupying, for they should live in that area, they should be alive to live in that area, but people are not understanding that, and using this tit for tat idea for each of them. So if everybody are dying and in due to war, who will even live in that area to occupy the place? So very, if we have this common sense, people will understand why we are even committing those kind of activities. And if we see, um, well, if you remember, when I did one video about what is health, so in that I said health is not only about absence of disease or physical well-being, but it also consists of mental well-being and social well-being. So when you have this concept of forgiveness and love, patience, you can have good mental health and good social well-being. Or you try this tit for tat idea for all the things, even small things which you are affected by others, your mental health and social well-being will be automatically affected. Nobody, no person, there is no need to no need of other person to affect your health. your you yourself will affect your health, your mental well-being and social well-being, because you are always thinking about the person who harmed you and giving importance to that person rather than giving importance to your mental well-being and social well-being. So automatically what happens is your mental well-being will be affected, and automatically you can't talk with anybody. You will be, or you will feel to be isolated. You will not trust anybody, so that you will not have good social interaction with anybody. That automatically brings you down into a depression state. Then automatically, if you are in depressed state, you will be your physical health will be automatically affected. If we think deeply about this, we don't use this tit for tat concept. Rather we face that problem we face that person with inhibitory mechanism. We face that person with I what to say, We face that person through our achievements or through our deeds, but not through our good deeds, not with by very very bad deeds. So you whenever we want to attack or we want to face the person who is insulting us or who is causing trouble to us, use the silent way of facing them. If you use the violent way of facing them, or if you always keep on thinking about them of how to attack them or how to plot plans to uh, affect that person, your mental being and well-being and social well-being will be affected within few days, and you will completely forget about the goal what you uh, wanted to do, and you will be focusing only on this. And at the end, what happens is you don't know why you are living in this world. Then you will understand why I am for to attack that person, to take revenge against the person. Is it my goal to live in this world? But you will that many days will be passed and most of the time will be wasted. So whenever you feel some person is affecting you or some person is attacking you, you you use the concept of forgiveness and love. Then your mental well-being and your social well-being will be nice, so that if you are forgiving the person, you are forgetting about that. Then you can automatically mingle with people by having trust. Or you don't forgive the person, you will not have trust on anybody, because you feel everybody will be like that and you will not talk with anybody. It automatically affects your social well-being and automatically your mental well-being, and automatically it affects your physical health. That's it. So it affects the whole concept of health. So you can see how our every activities, every deeds in our life, it's very much connected with one another. So that's why we should use the concept of forgiveness and love. As we are in Lent season, we should very much understand the, if we very much, even though you are Christian or non-Christian, that is not the problem. But then if we adopt this concept of forgiveness and love which was done by Jesus in the cross, it would be very very helpful for everybody. We cannot have this wars and all if we have that concept. See, even in India, Gandhi has this ahimsa non-violence. We are many times will say we are following this ahimsa non-violence, but many times when government is not doing something for us, we are using very very violent ways of approaching government, which no other country will use, like breaking buses, damaging public property, damaging the businesses of people. Actually, if people have common sense that it is affecting us, not the government, they won't do that. Because if you are damaging the public property like buses, car, or businesses of people and so on, is not at all 1% also going, is not going to affect the government. Because government no need of buses, the government officials no need buses. And because you and I only need buses, because we are public, we need to travel in buses. The children who are going to school, they need to travel in buses, and not the government no need any bus. They can even survive without buses and other trains and so on, because they are not living like us in a very simple manner. So what is, we should think the alternative way of how to approach the government to stop that aspect. And another thing, we are doing protest, but do you think really protest is working out? In many times we, in terms of protest, we are normally, this also we are always stopping the public. We are stopping the works of the public. Rather, we are not the government is not coming down, rather the public only is affected by this. Automatically when you protest, school children and college children, everybody's work is disturbed. Everybody's work is disturbed, and automatically the government is not doing having any problem with it, but those who are going school, they have to suffer when buses are in strike, when buses are not coming due to strike, and those who are going for this informal works and all, they need to suffer because they they are in need of bus, and they are in need of public transport and so on. So when we do this protests, or when we do something, we should think what is the alternative way to approach the government. It should really affect the government, then only government will come down. But we are not doing the things which really affects the government. We are always doing the things which are affecting the public, which is automatically affecting the poor person, the middle class person, not the government. Because when public property is damaged, automatically the trains are being stopped, the buses are being stopped, and the public hotels or public areas are being closed. So the middle class person or the poor person is only affected by this, not the government. So what is the other way to approach the government to stop the issues? The main aspect you should do, you can say, if we put letters, petitions, that won't work out, that won't reach. Yeah, definitely that won't work out. Everybody know that, because in the petition or a letter which is, we don't know whether it is reaching to the government or whether it is reaching to the prescribed official or not. So what is the another way to go and approach? We should very much think about it. We can make the but we should think the alternative way that affects the government, and make the government to come down to help the people by stopping their funds, or by stopping their things that it should affect them. Automatically they will come down. So that is the that we should do that in a very a silent way, not by damaging our, affecting our the public, anything for that matter. It's not at all affecting that person, rather it's always affecting us when we want to face others. So we should think while doing something. So we think this, by what Jesus did those who affected him, or those who are aggressive against him. He made the people to realize that they did wrong. Rather he didn't damage himself, or he didn't affect any public, or he didn't do any protest by affecting public, or damage any public property by affecting public. Rather he made that criminal to realize it is wrong. That is the goal, that should be our goal when we want to face the person who is affecting us, or who affecting any person. So even though even he died in cross to to make the people to realize that they are being in sin, they wanted to be forgiven. That is the main cause that Jesus died in cross. So he has the meaning why he died in cross, or why he was silent in many areas when he was affected by others. So we should be very much aware, and we understand about that, what, why, in what place, how we should behave in what place. So today, as I said, try to follow this inhibitory mechanism wherever possible in your everyday life, and see the change in your mental well-being and social well-being when you are living in this world and talking with people. So I don't know everybody will like this or not, but those who like to follow can follow this, and tell me in comments how it worked out. So while we are affecting others, we should realize whether we are affecting ourselves, or it's really affecting the other person. So that is the thing we should, because when Jesus did something, he made the other person to realize, and it really affected that person, and broke their heart to realize. So that is the thing we should do whenever we do something in the regarding facing other people who affected us, who attacked us. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and do comment of about this video. And don't forget to click the bell icon. If you click the bell icon, you will be notified whenever I post new videos. So let's meet in next video. This is signing off, Shravanti.
Pause.